Welcome to Flow Motion with Marie. Today's practice is perfect if you've just come back from a run and want to bring space to your shoulders, torso, and legs. We'll use a chair instead of a mat today. Sit with your feet wide apart and we'll roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Continue this. Roll the shoulders so you bring space and width in the front body as well as the upper back. Now let's lean forward and then we'll roll back up. So this is similar to a cat and cow posture that we would do on our knees and hands, but this time we're just seated. But you'll find the same elements of widening the back body and widening the front body as you take turns going forward and back. Now let's lean forward, pause here, and then reach back toward the backrest of your chair. So adjust if you need to, maybe come up a little higher, maybe inch your way toward the back of your chair more. But as you hold on to the edges of your chair, lean forward so that you bring space to your chest and the front shoulders. Lower your hands if you wish, that might give you a little bit more space. But breathe fully. And we release that. Stand up and walk toward the back of your chair. We'll come into a forward fold with the assistance of a chair. The forearms rest on the top of the chair. Bring a little bend to your knees and fold forward. Sink your chest as you look down toward the floor. And then lift up halfway, like a half forward fold. And then sink. Come up halfway and sink. We lift up, bring the hands to the top of your chair. Let's step the right foot forward. As if in crescent pose, wiggle your left foot back, ball of the foot on the ground. And you'll get your torso upright. Reach the arms overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your right hand and lean to your right side. You want to bring space to your left side body from the hip toward the waist, up toward ribs, toward the armpit, toward the arm, and all the way up to fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, the left hand lowers. Your left foot comes forward just a tad. Both heels firm into the floor, lean forward, and then press back up. Exhale to lean. Inhale to lift. Lean. Roll up and lift. All this time the belly pulls in. If you wish, lower the hands to the seat. This might change the sensation and give you a feeling of deepening your fold. The left foot pushes down into the ground, but lift your right toes. And push through the ball of your right foot. Give an additional stretch for the front of your lower leg. Press up. Hands come back to the seat rest. The left foot will lift. Then you'll bend the left leg and then you'll extend. Pull the heel in toward the seat and then extend. Wipe off any post-run sweat. Continue to bend and straighten your left leg and stand up really tall. You'll reach back for your left foot. Feel free to shift the knee forward or backward, so you'll have to play with the sensation here. Each body is built differently. Once you find the sweet spot, then reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. So not only are we stretching the front left thigh, we're also working on balance. Lean the torso forward. The right hand can remain up or it can come to the top of the chair. Left knee will point to the back. Breathe fully. And we release the left foot. Extend the left foot and land it at your 3 o'clock. So if your right leg was the 12 o'clock point, left foot is at the 3 o'clock point. And we'll take eagle pose legs. Right leg over the left. Take the hands to the heart. Gaze at just one spot and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back to the chair. Stand up. Figure 4 stretch the right ankle over the left thigh. Gently press the right hand into your inner right thigh. You lean forward as your hips sink back. Put your hands anywhere that feels most comfortable for you, most balanced for you. Spacious in the front body, in the back body. Soft in the face. We rise. And as fluid as we can, we step behind the chair for a transition. We'll fold forward, bow down, come up halfway, and step the feet back as if in downward facing dog, but the hands are on the top of the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the second side. This time the left foot steps forward, the right foot back. Your left leg is bent and the right leg straight. Right arm reaches up. And we'll lean to your left side this time. Think of expansion in your right side body. From your right hip, let that expansion travel through the torso, through the right arm. We come back up. Step your back foot forward just a tad so that the right heel comes to the ground. You'll bend at the hips and come back up. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. The heels push down as you lean forward. Maybe even lower your hands to the lower part of the chair. But be spacious in the spine. Breathe in. As you exhale, shift the weight to the back foot. Lift your left toes off of the floor and push the ball of the foot away from you. And then we rise. And come up. Release this. Hands come back to the top of the chair. Right leg will bend and straighten. Pull the heel in and extend the right leg. Pull in and reach your leg long. A final bend. Pull your leg in and reach back with the right hand. And then you'll work on finding the balance. The right knee points down toward the ground. Stand up tall, draw the belly in and reach the left arm up. Relax your face. Lower the right hand. The right knee from pointing downward will point downward and backward to give your right front shoulder a stretch. So think of this as a half bow pose. And you release. Right foot will come to the 9 o'clock position if your left foot is your 12 o'clock position. Left leg on top of the right leg. Both legs are bent. eagle pose in the legs. Get the balance, the hands come together and come in front of the heart. Hands back to the chair. We'll shift into a figure 4 position. Left ankle on the right knee. Gently press your left knee away from you. And if you are feeling balanced, you don't even have to hold on to the chair. But give space to your left hip. And we rise. Come behind the chair. Let's think of this as a vinyasa. Fold forward and come up halfway. And come into downward facing dog, chair version. Step the feet back and let your chest sink. Gaze down. Let's press up. Let's walk to the chair and we'll sit down. Instead of lying down to end the class as we always do, we'll sit down. And one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And close your eyes. And feel this connection to your breath. And however short this flow may be, we find gratitude. Thank you for joining me in flow motion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.